questions, or do you want me to just start?
I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
So this is the start of a short video, Leafy, that we're just making for you. I wish Mom and Dad was here to share this. Hopefully I can get her on Zoom, but your brother's gonna start. And he's just gonna share a couple things. So the first question that he's gonna share is like, if you think of Sarah as a sister or a friend, whatever, and you think in terms of just words, 2, 3, 4 words, what words would you pick for her?
Before I say the words, I just want to wish her a happy birthday on this historic milestone birthday. I'm glad I could be here. I wish Mom and Dad were here too, but it's wonderful to be everyone together. Words, wow, let's see. Over the decades, different words have surfaced for Sarah. When she was my very young little sister back in Chappaqua at 12 McClellan Place, let's see, I probably thought she was a little small and maybe underfoot sometimes, but I quickly outgrew that as a immature young boy and came to just admire her. I'd never forget her being a hockey player at Williams, and I proudly wore the jersey, the sweatshirt she got me from her hockey days till it completely just fell off my body. I would wear it running so often, and so I just admired her as an athlete. And then she goes to medical school, and so intelligent, these aren't single words, strong athlete, intelligent doctor, empathetic doctor, skillful doctor, and then just as a mother, juggling so many things, 4 boys. I had enough trouble with 2 girls, 4 boys I can hardly imagine, so excellent mother, and now I just loved seeing her in church. Just what a well-spoken woman of faith. I'll end with that.
Wonderful. Couldn't agree more. Couple of fun memories that you have as growing up, family or just the two of you. Doesn't matter. Just fun memories.
Let's see. I remember skiing with Mark and Sarah when we were pretty young, and what always happens is the older siblings push the younger sibling to go too far over their head, and Sarah was always very brave and put up with her brothers doing that to her. Those were fun. I hope they were as fond memories for her as they were for Mark and me. I know Mark cherished those moments too. And at camp, I think I remember intersecting with her when we'd all go up as campers. And then skiing as adults. Skiing once again, full circle. Going to Copper, and she's an amazing skier. After all these years, I think she took me farther. I remember having to go off some steep edge in Copper. And
this is not getting us back.
Payback is a bad word. I won't say it now. But there was karma. I was getting a little taste of my own medicine. But good on Sarah. Good on Sarah for that.
Perfect. Awesome. And then just finally, anything else you'd like to share? A little message. I know you started with happy birthday, which is wonderful.
Yeah,
Any final words?
Just looking forward to her many coming decades. Most immediately, I'm waiting for her shoulder to get better. She's been so brave through that. I know it's with the care and skill of her husband that is coming along well, and I just look forward to seeing her to continue to grow in her profession and her faith and her motherhood and wifehood as well. And I hope we're going to have many more ski vacations and Colorado vacations and meals together for countless years to come.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Sarah.
Okay. Pizza night.
Term is in Japan,
Oh.
so he'll go for a few months out.
David, he likes
Pizza is delicious.
dino.
The time is wonderful.
Company is good.
Sammy's working hard.
Yes.
Beer is cold.
There you go.
Do you know when you were a baby, you also couldn't go down the stairs?
He is not a baby.
She is.
He's 28.
Hello,
She's my
Macy.
baby. Fun of her, okay?
Willem's on his phone.
She didn't move out on me.
Sammy.
Hello.
Anything?
Love
Comment? That was sweet.
She immediately left the grass.
That was Samuel. It's very nice to
When
see
the
you.
dog is the city slicker.
Look at her. Come get me.
Pizza's good.
Hello.
Pizza?
Pizza's
Does
delicious.
does this beat Costco?
Honey.
It's so much better than Costco.
Thank you.
The best crust ever.
Are you going to tell Wyatt?
Close
Yeah.
second to Domino's. Have you had their Memphis barbecue chicken pizza?
Okay, this is Emily Leafy. She would like to say a couple words. So, if you, Emily, would describe Sarah just in a couple words, it doesn't matter. But what do you see? Like,
I would describe you as happy and cheerful and full of faith. That was more words.
no, that was perfect. Many words.
Sarah, really quick though, do I have any little loops right here?
I can zoom in.
Yeah, no, they're usually right here, and she
Ah,
calls them out at the most
Just-
inopportune times.
just keep the tongue in. Okay, as a friend, what does she mean to you?
Was she mean
How do
to
you
me?
see her as a friend?
You are my very best friend I've ever had in my entire life, except the one time that I let a midwife deliver the placenta, and you were really very angry with me and told the story many, many times until you realized that it was I that was the terrible nurse that did it.
Do you want to expound on that? What'd you do?
It was my very first labor by myself.
Okay,
You want me to retell the story?
just quickly.
Just quickly, she left the room to go deliver a baby in a different room, and there was a lot of bleeding. So I thought at the time, because it was my very first labor ever, and I let the midwife deliver the placenta, and then when she came back into the room, she got all geared up and went right back to deliver the placenta and looked at me and said, "Where is the placenta?" in her very angry doctor eyes. And I said, "The midwife did it." And then luckily, she forgot that it was me for many, many years.
Very good.
Until I told her.
Fond memories.
My best memory is when you were there also, but when I was baptized. And it was you and Sarah that got to be there, my best friend, that got to be the one not only to bring me to the Lord, but to also be there for my baptism and then for all the rest of it, teaching me everything every day.
Wow, that's very special. Any other memories?
So many memories. I don't know, just
Okay.
getting to go on the trips with her when we went to the white water rafting, and we thought we were awesome, and she fell in. Ooh, did she tell you that? And I thought she died, and it was super terrible, but she lived, and then we both froze to death in our little parkas on the side of the river.
All right, and then finally, just anything you'd like to share, birthday wishes, anything.
I hope you have the most wonderful birthday ever. I'm very grateful that I got to be included in it, and I'm so happy that I got to know your whole family and that we get to be part of your family, and that my children absolutely love you guys, and that all of my children consider you their aunt and uncle, and I'm just very, very blessed and happy to be your very best friend in the whole wide world, and I love you so very much. Happy birthday.
Amen. Lord Jesus, we love you. Let's say that
Amen.
together.
Lord
Jesus,
Jesus,
we love you.
her. Amen. It's you three.
I know these.
This is the
That's
Oh, Shem, these two are so tired. Look at them, so cute couple. Not real truck drivers. They should drive a standard, then they're real truck drivers. Adina just said it like 5 minutes
We
ago.
only go when we pay. We don't get paid to drive.
So happy you guys are here.
Not quite.
Monday afternoon at Leafy, Nels and Adina decided just to, because they were still working on the oneness, they want to do this together like we all did. No, I'm kidding. They just thought that they would share their thoughts kind of together and bounce off of one another. So, Nels and Adina, if you can kind of describe Sarah as a person in words, just in single words, can be however you want. What are some of the words that you will pick? Go ahead, either of you.
Well, first of all, we are very happy to be here. and that we can celebrate this wonderful time with you, Sarah. And we're very, very thankful to the Lord who spared you for all these years, and that we can be here with you today. And so I would, describing her with some words, I've been thinking there are just so many. I probably need a good dictionary, but things that come to mind. And my family and I normally, when we speak about your family, the skitters here, and so when we speak about Sarah's name come up, the word superwoman just comes up all the time. And then some other things. I would say Sarah is very modest, very capable. I've had some. I've seen sometimes when we come and visit here how she would be on call and go to work the next morning, obviously through the night delivering a few babies, come back, sleep an hour, go back, and then still come back and make dinner for us, and then still has time to spend with us, quality time, and then always very helpful, very encouraging, whenever we have a situation, or it can be about, I don't know, such a vast so many things. She would just be there, help us research, and then encourage us, and then so very capable, very helpful, encouraging.
Okay,
Sure.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to say happy birthday, Sarah. Yeah, I hope I look as good as you do when I turn 39. So, I think a few words I would think of is kind. Very, very kind, considerate, very humble, self-effacing, and she doesn't like to be in the limelight, and she has a real servant's heart. She loves to be a service to others. It's very touching, and she's a little big sister anybody could ever want to have.
Wonderful. Couldn't agree more with those words, Leafy. Very, very much describe you. Capable, always helpful. As a friend, sister in the Lord, a sister-in-law, whatever you decide, what does she mean to you in that role as a, whatever you want to discuss her as, sister-in-law?
Well, I think firstly, maybe not just a sister-in-law, I see her more as a friend, really, as almost my own sister, who we can always, I'm not sure if she ever felt to me different than a sister-in-law. I don't want to use the word law, it almost feels like I have to be it, she has to be it, but no, it's like she was my own always. And I think as a wife for my brother, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for her supporting him all the way and standing by him. And there, once again, whatever my brother would endeavor in his life, and she would always support, encourage, and even help him, and just be there. And then, just as seeing her as a mother, she always, that's the other description. She's very loving her children, loving her husband, loving her friends and family, always have time for them, and very unselfish. Sorry, I keep on adding these other virtues of her, which I've seen. So I would say as a sister, friend, that's how I see her.
Yeah, I do too. I think as a sister in the Lord, a sister-in-law, she's very encouraging. She loves the Bible and would encourage me in that way. I think, she's, I would call her my ace card. She's very reliable, dependable, really helped a lot, I think, like with our immigration stuff, and then even just other things like directions in Chicago. I don't know if you remember that, when I had no cellular data to get back to the South African embassy. And just very caring.
Yeah.
Very good. A couple memories, if you guys have something in particular that stand out. I'm going to remind you of one, just a memory.
Please.
I think you've forgotten one. One was very special to me, and I don't have pictures of that. I cannot find it. It's when we went to Glenwood Springs, and we camped in the RV. We had an RV trip together.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That to me was a very fond memory, but
Yes.
it's particularly with you guys that we did in the RV. So, anyways, not too.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking fond memories, but I would honestly, all the memories are fond. All the memories are good.
So when you come here and visit or
It's
whatever,
always when we
it's
come
pleasant.
and visit or go on a trip or
Yeah.
Glenwood. We went twice.
Yeah.
I actually, you know,
Did the
speaking
swing.
of Glenwood, yeah, we went there with some of the boys. Went along, I think, and this is not the fondest memory, but a very. I remember it clearly. Is I'm standing, you know, Sarah goes with the boys and she was going to go and I think and that's this
The
gondola
swing.
swing which goes over the mountain. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's not for, and here goes Sarah and the boys and I didn't want to go, but I realized this is going to be embarrassing if I don't go. Yes, there's Uncle and so yeah, and I just see Sarah looking at me. Yeah, so I just had to go. I'm not happy about that until this day. But otherwise, no, really, all the memories been very sweet and visiting and just to be with her. She's very easy to be with.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I think I am a little bit reserved in what I want to say because I might start crying. So, and just hearing my husband speak, I would have to agree. She loves faith and family. She really loves God and loves people. I think those are the things of all my memories with her. And she makes a great salad. So she really taught me that. She's a good teacher. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I like that. We've done, like you said, RV trips, and then our time in Wyoming together, we went up there. And then
It's Wyoming, by the way. I just want to make a correction.
and yes, I can't think of all the times, but it's been wonderful.
Yeah, I would like to. I was just thinking now. Fond memories of definitely Sarah's cooking.
Yes, so healthy.
I mean, this is probably, you know, always the Sarah salad. There's this thing in the family. It's the
we
Sarah
call it the
salad.
Sarah salad.
And we've tried to copy it. She's given us the exact ingredients.
It's
But
the same.
yeah, she doesn't measure. She just knows. She just has this way certain amount of balsamic but yeah, we have not managed to quite master that and then even, you know, a snowball little, she all likes
snowballs.
to make these she knows I like them and she would spend the time to make me those snowball I don't know, shortbread biscuit cookies and so all these fond memories and we are very happy, Sarah, to be here and spend it with you and your closest family.
Yeah.
So thank you that we can be here and accepting us here and that your home is always open for us and just supporting us and we really love you and
Love you.
Thank you for caring for my brother and of course caring so well for all your children and
ours.
and ours.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
We love you. Okay.
We love you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Leafy.
Happy birthday.
That was wonderful. Thank you, guys. Hello, Macy. So from the youngest to the oldest, which puts the pressure on that one.
On Macy?
Willem,
Yeah.
one thing that you're thankful for this morning.
My second jacket.
Okay. Sammy?
Oh, I'm second youngest.
Sausage?
A future sandwich, bagels, sausage patties.
Very practical.
Coffee?
Coffee. Danny?
Macy.
Macy. Holding Macy tightly. Leafy?
My Lightning McQueen blanket.
Oh, very practical.
Thankful for the sun that's about to appear.
Yes. So we can go and eat.
Yeah,
So we can
no,
get
Mom,
warm.
He was supposed to go before you. You're a little older than him.
Waiting for heat.
No, the photographer doesn't do those things.
I wouldn't
He's
bet all your
excited.
money on the
I'm thankful for
sunrise.
this weekend with all these people.
Huh?
I'm thankful for this weekend with all these people.
I think the sun might not be coming out today.
Feels that way.
All right, this is Monday afternoon. Leafy, I think these two do not need a long introduction, so I'm just going to ask them the same questions. So, Kitty, Grandpa, words to describe Sarah. How would you describe her in words? And you can expound on the words while you choose them, please.
Okay, let me just say that Kitty's a little camera shy, so I've been elected as the spokesman for the two of us. Yeah, maybe she'll chime in on something, but so words to describe Sarah, I always think of her as full of life and upbeat and always, a joy to be with, never a downer. It's always fun to be with Sarah, and that's been true her whole life, still is.
Couldn't agree more. Kitty, anything you can think of?
I can't hear. Kitty, you can't. No, I can't hear. But this is for both of us.
Perfect.
We collaborated ahead of time.
Okay, very good. So, as a daughter, you see her as a daughter. How would you say she complimented the boys, or just for you as a daughter? How was she special in that role to you?
She was the youngest, obviously, and the only girl. But believe me, she played her role. She took her part. She was a full member of the crew. Okay. And we all five of us had fun together. And then we go out to dinner and we played games. And she had one particular game, I can't remember it, that she learned at camp, and she stumped us for, I don't know, a couple of years.
I weave a magic circle around a magic.
Okay.
And you broke it by, she'd weave this magic circle or whatever, and then we'd try and figure out what the answer was. We never got it, and it turned out the answer was the first person who spoke. We thought she was pointing at us or something crazy. Anyway, she was always took her 1/5 share of the family, always a participant, and terrific.
Couldn't agree more. So that was obviously one of the memories. Other special occasions that particularly stand out to you, fond memories of her that you can think of?
We were thinking, of course, we have probably 400,
1,000, yeah.
But my first occasion, and I've told Sarah about this, is, we had the two boys and we really wanted to have a girl, and you figure when you really want to have a girl, you're not going to have a girl.
Sure.
And I still remember I was in this empty room, and Dr. Sweeney came in, her doctor, and says, "It's a girl,"
Yeah.
And so that she was brand new then, and so that's my first memory. And then we were talking. We had a wonderful memory of Sarah when we drove her up to camp when she was Kate, 8 or 9 years old or 7.
The first year at camp.
And she developed pink eye, so she wasn't in the greatest shape. And we take her to what's called the Portage store, and then from there they put her on the barge with a bunch of older kids, and there's Sari with her paddle, and fully composed, but a little nervous, but she's going to do fine.
Yeah.
And I think how wonderful it was for me for her to love camp as I had.
Yeah.
And then we were, little things. We remember her running in Central Park with two of her friends as the 3 blind mice on Halloween. And I used to go up to Williams to watch her play hockey. And, of course, we've seen her all of her graduations from high school, college, and then she becomes a doctor.
Yeah.
And then, the kids being born and all that stuff. She's just a phenomenal daughter and turned into a phenomenal doctor, a phenomenal mother, phenomenal
wife, everything, friend.
So she plays the whole keyboard.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Just from her side, our side, obviously you guys, I think, realize how much you are being missed. And from your side, just if you wanna, just a message for the next year coming up, for birthday wishes, just kind of something you want to share on her birthday, being you cannot be here.
It really breaks our heart that we're not there, although, she knows,
Yes.
Everybody knows we're there in spirit. But let me just say, and I don't want to choke up saying this, I'm already choking up. She blessed our lives. From day one to right now, it's never let us down or disappointed us in any way, and we're so proud of her. She's so accomplished that it comes from the heart, as you can tell.
Wonderful.
Anyway, if Sarah's watching this, we love you, beauty. We always have, we always will.
Wonderful. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I think it's just special for the boys also, for her to see and listen to memories, and I think she's just gonna have great joy watching this. Everybody feels the same way that you feel, you know. Just
she's been such a terrific daughter and wife and mother, and
yes,
she's really a phenomenal person, as we all know.
Yeah, and I think
Jerry, we wish you all the best forever.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Wonderful, and thank you for being such great parents.
Okay.
So miss you dearly. Thank you so much for this.
Okay.
And we'll catch up with you tomorrow when we're all gonna Zoom together.
Exactly.
Oh, she's not for sure working at the boba?
No.
It's Mama making Joey his favorite breakfast.
Yeah, that's it. Joey comes home.
What's it called?
It's an Egg McBagel
Okay.
with sriracha.
Hello, Macy. All right, Leafy. I think you know who this is. He has a couple things to share with you too. Joey, when you think of mom, words. If you choose words, what words would you pick?
Yeah, well, first of all, Mom, happy birthday. I love you so much, and I'm glad that everyone got to be here and that Papa organized this for us to come together for this time. And I'm glad that Wild Kids worked out to allow me to be here for it, because I know that I'm usually working during your birthday, and it's awesome that it worked out this year. But words, I mean, there's so many, but the first couple that come to mind are caring, obviously for us and your friends and all your patients, and then hardworking, like even when you're sick or injured, you're always taking care of us and doing the most that you can to make us all feel like we don't have to do anything, or comfortable or loved. And it's impressive and something that I've always admired about you.
Couldn't agree more. It's wonderfully and beautifully said. Thank you. As a mother, how would you explain as a mother what she means to you, or where she supports you more, or just in general, if you look at other mothers or whatever you want to think there, as a mother, what does she mean to you?
I mean, I've always joked that you are the favorite mother I've ever had, and I mean, just in seeing other people's mothers, and I could honestly not ask for a better mother. And joking that you're the favorite mother I've ever had, obviously, is funny, but I really mean it. I am so glad that it's you, and couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah, amen. Well, very well said. Memories, fond memories that you have. I mean, happy memories, sad memories, doesn't matter. But just a couple instances, if you can think that you really, it's like, wow, that was so awesome.
Yeah. I mean, all of our road trips, every single one is just awesome. How excited you are about all the activities we do and planning them, and just getting to like experience that. And then also every time you've come visit me in Missoula and have just created an itinerary of things that, even though I've lived there since 2015, like things I've never done, like riverboarding, and just, you know, showing me more things of the place that I've lived way longer, and always just being so excited and curious and then welcoming of like my friends out there, or Kennedy, and like including everyone in the adventures is always something that everyone I know is impressed with, and I love so much about you.
Wonderful. If I can just add to that, I think you're gonna kind of be summed up. Everything beautifully. Kind of just exemplifies who you are as a person. Just truly someone very special. So, last question, but you kind of answered that. Anything else you'd like to share, or I don't know, wish her the next 50 years, whatever you want to
The
do.
next 35.
Yeah. Last concluding words here, message for her.
Yeah, I'm just feel so privileged to be here for this, and I'm so thankful for Papa for organizing, and I just love you so much and appreciate everything that you've done for everyone, including me.
Yeah, I cannot say that better. Okay, I'm going to sign off, but then I'm going to give Joey a hug before I cry, because that was beautifully said. Love you.
Autonomy might be the best.
Papa caught that on camera.
Sooner rather than later.
Sammy was saying, should we put the stone in to start heating it up?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I said that you were the desired.
Mm-mm.
Peaches only take.
Okay, Liefie. Willem wants to share a couple things with you. Willem, die eerste vraag wat papa het vir mamma is, as jy vir mamma moet beskryf in woorde, wat is woorde wat in jou kop opkom eerstens?
Well, happy birthday, Mom. I'm glad we could all be here together with you and could surprise you. I hope you're really enjoying it. I'm sure you are. But we all love you very much. But a few words to describe Mom. I think just sweet and caring. Just, I'll explain them as I go. All the time, just with everyone you interact with and with us, just always. Like really deeply caring, not just a facade of caring. I would say I think of her as very smart, obviously. She's very smart. And smart in terms of, knowledge, but also wisdom, like just always having advice, whether it's, practical advice for life or for smaller things, or just about God, just always helping me and always trying to help everyone in a just loving way, and telling us just she's, you've experienced a lot and can help others with that. And just beautiful inside and out, in terms of everything. And yeah, I'd say those are my words. Sweet, caring, wise or smart, beautiful, overall.
I want to add on the wisdom part. Solomon was granted anything by the Lord, and that he said he prayed for wisdom, and I do think what Willem is saying there is hitting it on the head. You really listen and you help without judging, and truly it's a gift that you have from the Lord. Amen. Willem, wat beteken sy vir jou as 'n ma?
Just someone who always loves me so much, no matter what. Not that she's dishonest with me about if she doesn't think something's wise, like buying a motorcycle. But someone who loves me no matter what and cares for me and is really always there to talk to me about whatever's on my heart. Even recently, if I just want to talk to her, to you, you like to go to bed early, but you'll stay out and talk to me till 11:30 about just all kinds of things. It's always just the most productive kind of person I can talk to and help me with things. And I recently realized, maybe it was naive of me not to realize earlier, and also kind of cliche to say, but that she just knows me better than anyone. just like weird like little things that she would know how I would think, like when I was struggling in college, just that she really knew exactly what was going on and knew like just exactly how I felt, and it's just so amazing to talk to someone like that, because she just loves us so much and has watched us all this time and knows us better than we know. And everybody always tells you that, but you don't know unless you have such a wonderful, loving mother.
Very good. Couple of fond memories that you have, good times with her as family or single or whatever, fond memories.
A specific recent one I can think of, semi-recent, was just being with Sammy for his graduation. I think that was just such a great time, almost like maybe we'll look back on this one, where it's just, you know, we surprised Sammy, I think, so much, just with all the things that day, we did our silly little photo shoot and got the big sushi thing and his cake. It was just such a wonderful day, and the time leading up to it kind of prepared us for that kind of like consummate moment of the like little COVID time. Just a great time with the family, so sweet, and everybody, you know, we had gotten used to each other, like just, so that was great, just with Mom and you and Sammy, everyone, that was a great time. One, I think, like throughout my life, just like the things, we haven't really had big trips together besides when we would go to Hawaii to see my brothers. But then I was just kind of always thinking about my brothers, but when I think back, I remember lots of times when she's obviously so busy and has all kinds of things to do, but when I was very young, like in Montrose, she would help me study for school or help me with my homework, or would play Monopoly one-on-one games with me, which, you know, you realize when you're older is not that entertaining to do with a little kid. But you know, it was so fun for me, and she would just do it, and I, you know, maybe tolerate it, but at least acted like she enjoyed it, just because she loved me. And
what about the treasure hunting in Montrose?
Yeah, sure, that's perfect. Yeah, treasure hunting with, I mean,
back in the Adobe.
Yeah, just walking back in the Adobe with me. I remember right before we moved to Fort Collins, I had those little escape games on my phone, on my laptop, and you'd play those with me, and we would go through the puzzle. Just things like that, where she would do stuff with us that, you know, a lot of mothers would not, you know, put their time into doing, just because it can be boring or whatever, but would just be so willing to play, or to, and now it's to talk or whatever, but, you know, play duo, solitaire, just all kinds of things like that. Very special, and showed me that she loved me.
Excellent. And lastly, just anything in general you want to share. You don't have to, if that was enough, or but just in general, final words, little message. Maybe you cannot wait to see what's going to happen in the next 30 years, and she's halfway, so we cannot wait for the 60th.
Yeah, I just really hope you enjoy this time. I hope we make it special for you. You know, we don't always get you big gifts and stuff like that, but I hope this was a big one to show you how much we really love you. We all really love you, and we all got our tickets to line up and all went along with that, because we all really love you so much. And I also want to say, you know, even if I act annoyed maybe at your advice, or you know, I always love you, and I always take it to heart. Whatever you tell me, I put stock in it, you know, and it matters to me, because I know you love me and are just trying to take care of me no matter what it is. So yeah, I love you, Mom. I hope you have a great birthday.
That was wonderful. Just to conclude on Willem there, I think we should have done this a long time ago. Just to tell, you can see how much we love you. Love you, love you.
Sammy, they were on the same flight. The Sammy, yeah.
Because Sammy didn't want to fly with Danny?
Yeah,
Sammy wanted to buy me economy basic animal farm tickets.
This is Monday morning, Leafy, and your second youngest son, the lawyer, would like to say a few words. Sammy, the first question that I would like to ask is just if you were to describe Mom in words, what are, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 words, whatever. What are words that you would pick for her, and just expound on that a little bit?
I think words that come to mind when I think of Mom. Fair is one that comes to mind pretty rapidly. Hopeful, which I think is a great characteristic that Mom has. Always seeing the bright side and being able to share that with you if you're stressed.
Hopeful, you mean kind of positive?
Positive,
Yeah.
but always finding the silver lining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Because not everything's always positive.
100%. Cup is half full.
Yeah, and then Mom is definitely endlessly empathetic and understanding, able to put herself in others' shoes, I think, and give advice based on that, which always is the most helpful type of advice.
Okay. As a mother, what do you see in her as a mother, or what does she mean to you as a mother? What would you say?
Well, I've only ever had one, and she's the best mother
That's
that I've
honest.
ever had. But I think not everybody can say that their mother is someone that they can always rely on, and someone that they know is there, and someone who goes out of their way to remind you that they're always there, despite distance and other things that have come between you in the past. But I've always been able to say that, and so that's, I think, a huge... I mean, we're super lucky. We had a great mom. Still do.
Wonderful. Fond memories, things that you can specifically remember that you enjoyed being with her one-on-one as a family or whatever?
Yeah. There's always Ua Ala Moana. Those were great memories. And then there's so many that most recently bumping into some coyotes in Golden Gate Park was awesome, and just that whole trip where we were able to, you know, hang out and spend time one-on-one. I still remember our RV trip super fondly with everybody.
That was one of mine too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just so many, endless good memories of going to random water parks and theme parks and doing all the roller coasters and things. And Mom was always doing it all with us and making it a good time. Just driving in the car even, all the great memories, just driving wherever we were going skiing are some of my best memories, skiing with Mom. When we got stuck in that tree well of the Glade at Powderhorn on the Double Black, and we both fell separately, and you slid into that tree, that's one of my favorite memories too. But, yeah.
Can I give you one?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think maybe you forget. Maybe it wasn't.
There's so many, yeah.
Okay, but here's one that was very... Your graduation to all of us were super.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. Super unexpected and just a great night with the four
Not
of
that
us.
it has to be yours, but just...
Absolutely. I mean, the corona is still a joke, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and just anything else you'd like to share, birthday message, or anything you want to share about her, or anything extra if you want.
I love you, Mom, and we can talk in person, but thank you for always being there, and I'm super grateful to have you as a mom every day.
There you go, Leafy. That was Sam. Thank you very much, Sam. That was awesome.
Danny's got a very nice view.
Yeah, I have a dog.
Look at how comfortable she is. Is that your favorite bird?
Why'd you lean away? What was that?
I'm in pain right now.
Leafy, Danny's going to conclude with us, for us, the interviews. I hope you enjoyed, everybody. I'm sure you're going to love it. Danny, if you think of Mom in words, what words would you pick? You can pick as many as you want or as few as you want. Pick a word and then just kind of expound on it a little bit.
I would just say unfailingly kind.
Perfect. You like that one? That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Unfailing and kind. Love it. As a mother, or as a friend, or as a mother and a friend, what does she mean to you in that certain role?
I guess she's always in my corner, no matter what.
Okay. Fond memories?
I guess there's a bunch, but really the best times are just hanging out, maybe like doing a little project, or if we have some goal, going shopping for something or whatever, but really you're just hanging out, which happens all the time.
Perfect.
Like right now.
Okay, beautiful. Anything else you'd like to share as a message that you just want to speak to her in general?
Just happy birthday and I love you.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you, Danny.
Nose or what kind of nose? That's
I don't know, just for some reason you see how noses...
No, yeah, noses never stop growing, Mom.
Oh, is it?
Yes, yeah.
I know, but I'm
That's not the
examining
news
Hello,
that
Joey.
happens here for
But with
Sammy?
boys and girls?
No, you're right. Actually,
I
it
know
seems to be more
that girls' nose will get bigger like during pregnancy. I've seen that. They call
Their
it, like,
face is sort of
pregnancy.
swollen.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Their bellies also get big.
Hi, Lovey. This is the end of the video. I think tomorrow we'll do a little bit more on your birthday itself. Just want to say happy birthday, and it has been a wonderful 4 days with the family and with you. I've had the joy of doing these recordings and listening to everyone, and just listening and experience or appreciating the different aspects of how much you mean to all of us. And it's been very touching, and I thank everybody for sharing that, and I'm sure you will enjoy this. Just to quickly answer some of these questions and to let you know how much we appreciate you. I think from listening to the videos you can see that and appreciate what a terrific daughter you've been to Mom and Dad, mother, to the boys, sister, to the family, friend, and then finally for me, a wife. You have supported me in all my endeavors, like my brother pointed out. Whatever I've tackled from early on, there have been many things you've never questioned, or maybe you may question, but you would never judge or speak a harsh word. And that's one of the words that I want to include. You're not judgmental, you're very soft and always positive, but for that I want to thank you for always supporting me. My world falls apart when we're not happy, and we're so much, you've pointed that out. I'm not going to go into detail with that. Words that come to mind. To me, you are truly a godly woman. You do exactly as the Lord told us to do. You came to serve, and you are a server, and you don't expect to be served. You're making life more pleasant for anyone around you. You make time for the boys, you make time for family, you make time for me. You will always sell yourself short to tend to our needs before you tend to your own. And my prayer is that this would truly rub off on all of us to where we can really do the same thing. So really a godly woman. You love the Lord, you grow in your faith with me by yourself daily, and I'm so thankful to the Lord for that. You're loving, you're kind, and you're unselfish. Again, the unselfishness to me comes back to you came and you serve everyone around you. And you don't expect that to be in return. thank you. I don't want to think too much because I will also get emotional. But I love you from the bottom of my heart. I think it's been a terrific weekend, and I want to really thank everybody that's here and has participated. It's been terrific. We should do these things more often, but my brother also pointed out that, and everybody really has, on how much fun you are having, just enjoyment. Well, Leafy, that's what you give to us and to those around you every day. So if you have truly been enjoying these last 4 days without tapping yourself on the shoulder, that's the enjoyment we receive from you on a daily basis. Love you dearly, and I'm so thankful for the family, for us all to could have shared this with you, and just thank you for who you are. Love you. Tata.